This is my Minecraft server. The IP is penguin.gg, and I'm on a quest to make a Skyblock video every single day for 30 days in a row. So far, I've made it to day 13, almost halfway, which is pretty awesome. And I'm sharing the island with Nebman1. That's his half, this is my half, and we're currently in the little communal area. He's also now back from his trip, so he can help the island progress. That's always good. And he said that his stream says to craft a Slayer Blade. I know that I need to craft one, especially considering I've killed 460,000 mobs with this one. But before I do that, I want to make an even more powerful tool, the Farmer's Harvester. Now, to get that, we first need to get Potato Mastery 1. You can see how close we are at the top. We just need to get maybe 20 more, 10 more. And there we go. We've done it. From there, I have all these potatoes and a very tasty poisonous one. Do you dare me to eat it? Do you always get poisoned? No! Wait, I'm immune! Well, would you believe it? SB737. Immune from poisonous potatoes. Anyway, that's not the most important thing. Let's grab the hoe. We're going to use the command /fix so it's fully repaired. Then /masteries crafting, and I'm going to put it inside all of these. We just need all on. There we go. And that is the Farmer's Harvester. Oh, I need to get rid of some more nether wart. Okay, it makes sense. Oh, good job. We've got an entire house full. You know, most houses that you go into, you think, oh, this is a nice upstanding building. Quite a posh looking place. Probably quite fancy inside. No, it's full of nether wart. Nether wart has allowed me to get the tier 1 mastery. And now I actually can craft the Farmer's Harvester. There we go. And what's so useful about it? Well, if you use it, notice what happens. Some crops will replant themselves. There you go. It says 1 or 2, and it's based on your herbalism level. So at the moment, you can see I'm herbalism level 58. So 58 out of 1,000 crops will replant themselves, which is about 1 in 19, something like that. And the best way to get herbalism levels on the server, apparently, is through harvesting glowberries. So I don't know if it's still the meta. I'm assuming it is. This is why you see a lot of the islands with glowberries on them. So what I'm going to do is head to the shop, go into decorations, and if we go to the 3rd page, you can see loads of glowberries. We're going to buy, I don't know how many, all of those stacks, okay? Quite a lot. And then I'm going to head underneath here. And I want to build a platform at height where I can only reach the 2nd block. So right here, I can reach the top. On this level, I'll be able to reach that block. So it needs to be this level so that I can harvest the glowberries without breaking the top one. From there, I'm going to use glass to make a nice big platform. I've also put the resource pack on that connects the glass textures and hides the world border, because it just makes everything look a bit nicer, doesn't it? Next, I'm going to build a temporary dirt platform. Now, this is only here so that I can actually reach the top and place down the glowberries. And I've almost filled it all in. And what I can do is I can place all the hey, they're already growing. But yeah, I can plant them down all along here, and then I can remove this dirt platform and finish the last bit. It is a little bit of a slow and steady process, just placing them as I go. But I'll get there, and it'll be worth it once it's done. And that is all of them down. I've also let most of them grow. So now I can get rid of this entire dirt platform. And I'm now quite curious to see how this works. What I'm going to do is in /masteries, I'm going to click on this so that auto sell is on. And I'm curious if it does actually auto sell all the glowberries. Also, as an added precaution, I'm just going to add a nice little glass border around, because I feel like otherwise I'm going to walk. Hey, look, hey, Nebman's been placing blocks. I didn't even see that. The island's valued at 205,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't even see it. We're rich. Okay, we're not. Why is that water floating, by the way? It defies physics. Why am I talking about things defying physics? We're literally on a floating glass platform on a floating island. Yeah, everything defies physics in Minecraft. Anyway, let's get the safety net added around. And it turns out I missed a bunch of dirt. I might be blind, ladies and gentlemen. I can't confirm. I missed a lot of dirt. Why did I think I'd finished it? Perfect. That is completely built. Now let's also get rid of this, which I also apparently missed. And it's done. Okay, next, let's test this out. Will it auto sell for me? Oh, why is there a hole there? I don't know what kind of an idiot I am. Let's plant it back down. So now, as you can see, I can't reach the top ones, but I can reach the second ones. So I can go along. Is it selling them, or is it just dropping them? So it is just dropping them. Now, at the moment, I'm at herbalism level 58, okay? Let's see how much we go up by harvesting every single one. I'll be honest, it's not going up a crazy amount, but I think it's because you only really get it on the ones when it's got a glowberry on it. If it's just a normal vine, you don't really gain any herbalism. It's all about harvesting actual glowberries. So I think it's in my best interest to let these grow and let the glowberries themselves sprout. Once that's happened, I'll be in a better position to harvest them all. Now, in other news, one of the final tier 4 missions is to farm 1,000 crops with a farmer's harvester. Well, we can get a lot of potatoes here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find a chest to put all the dirt in, which can't really be this one. It's kind of got other stuff in. So what I'll do is I'll just put the glass in there and I'll sell up the glowberries. And then I'll buy another chest and place it right here. I think that makes sense. Can be filled with dirt. And that means I should have enough space to be able to fit the potatoes in my inventory at the very least. Although is it just instantly... No, wait, I thought I turned on the auto sell. Maybe I turned it off, actually. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and harvest all of these. And as I said, we need to harvest 1,000 crops with the harvester. Oh, the auto sell's on now. Fantastic. But yeah, 1,000 crops with the harvester to do parts of that mission. So let's go ahead and get them going. Get them all selling. These apparently will not grow. I don't know what's up with you guys. Come on. Sort yourself out. And we're halfway there. Reminds me of a song, that. Halfway there. Living on a prayer. Let's go and get rid of all the carrots anyway. And I'll be honest, I built a massive glowberry farm. This is actually kind of quicker. Yeah, this is getting me more herbalism levels. Maybe it's back to the drawing board with that. Or I just need to slightly refine my methods. But if anything, building it made a good time lapse, so it's all worth it, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? I also have no idea why the crops over here refuse to grow. What is it? Oh, apart from you. Why can't you guys take a leaf out of this poor carrot's book? Anyway, that part's nearly done. There's 100 to go, but I am going to need a load of wheat now. A lot of which I have in this chest, so I'll grab what I can. I'll also grab the seed to do some planting. Oh, Nebman's about. He's moving around. When are you going to improve your house so it's as good as mine? Yeah, I'm joking. He'll never improve his house to be better than mine. Anyway, we're going to need to turn all of this into enchanted wheat. I have to be tier 2 to craft this. Oh, okay, I didn't think about that. So that means it's wheat seed planting time. Although that's a very small amount of wheat. I'll never get any tiers with that. Well, other than the sad ones. So, I'm going to try and grab some bone meal. We have got some. Fantastic. Let's get the bone blocks. And if we need more bone meal... Well, that guy could be on the menu. It's 884 of them. Sorry, you're already going on the menu, mate. I cannot turn all that down. Oh, and there's a quest to take out 500 mobs. Oh, well, we'll get that done in no time. There we go. $15,000. Really, really worth it. It's really not worth it when you have 9 million in the bank, is it? But anyway, every little helps. And no, this video is not a Tesco ad. Also, about what I said about Nebman's house and he needs to improve. I'm going to come back on. It's going to be like a city on the other side or something. I'm going to be like, why did I say this? Because now I have to improve my house to be better. Anyway, let's harvest all of these up. And I am tier 2 now. I must have been so close to tier 2. Like, I was probably like 5 off and then the game was like, no, you can't have it. It was just being really stingy, wasn't it? No worries, though. I can continue planting and continue bone mealing. Wow, that potato really sticks out like a sore thumb, doesn't it? Anyway, so does this one. But there's not much I can do about it. I'll just have to allow them to live in harmony with the wheat. I need 80 of these enchanted wheat in total. And right here, we're going to end up, I think, with 4. So all I can say is that means we need to gather many, many more up. And just keep rinsing and repeating. I'm getting closer. I've got 7 out of the 80 that I need. Yeah, I'm really not getting closer, am I? Is Nebman AFK? Wait, can I? Guys, don't hate me for this. Will this work? What's he landing on? Oh, there's a piece of glass there. Can I? Wait, how much glass is under it? Who did this? Why is it? Oh, it's the middle bit of the glass. Never mind. You know what? Nobody needs to know. He'll come back and first of all wonder, where on earth is he? And why is he there? Well, it doesn't, yeah, it doesn't matter, does it? How are my glowberries getting on? Should I go and have a little gander and see how they are? If I break this block, it's actually a good little space. And then if I go and grab a little bit of glass, I can make a nice little hole. And then up here, we're going to I can't reach. I can't. Water. There we go. We can get up and down now, no problem. Fantastic. And a lot of the glowberries have grown. But I don't know, you see, you can have it so that there's berries on all of them. What about bone meal? Got some bones in my thing. More than I realized, actually. If we go and take some bone meal, what happens if I... Oh, okay. Is this not a herbalism farm then? Does this work, ladies and gentlemen? Can you imagine? Am I actually getting any herbalism? Nope, sadly not. I have no idea, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a big harvest of it all. We're at 66. Let's just see what happens with it. You can get fly on you around in this Skyblock server, which would be easier, but we're doing it this way. We're doing it the no-fly method, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? If you break quite a lot at once, it's actually not too bad. It's getting me around 10 levels in a pretty short space of time. But now I want to test out a few other crops and see how theirs compares to the glowberries in terms of the herbalism levels, and see if I can devise a cool plan. Also, Nebman has apparently escaped from my trap. Okay, well, never mind then. It was the thought that counts. I don't want to be in this chest. I want to be in this chest. Now, here's one for you. Sweet berries. If you hold down right click and keep harvesting them, it's literally you gain herbalism levels. It's not a lot, but with enough bone meal, it could be an amazing machine. We test this out, ladies and gentlemen. We test this out. Step number 1, buy redstone items such as a dispenser. And as part of this contraption, I'd like to try and make a target block, which means I need 18 wheat. I think I probably have all the wheat I need in a chest over there, but might as well just harvest these little ones that have grown here and there and see where we are after that. Then I'm going to place the dispenser. Okay, Why do you have to be awkward? Place the dispensers like this. Why have I crafted redstone blocks? We'll never know. I completely got that mixed up. We want to create some hay bales, and then I'm going to put the redstone around it to make a couple of target blocks. They can go here and here. After that, we're going to have redstone like this, the comparator. And then I just need a lever, which is quite an expensive thing to get because you need a piece of cobblestone, which, you know what, it's actually kind of hard because I have to get my other pickaxe, which I've no idea where I've put. Oh, I've got it in my inventory. Okay. Well, guys, I'm blind. I've got sunglasses on. Yeah, okay, we've got plenty of cobblestone. Don't know why I'm looking for it. There's no excuse, is there? And a stick. I need a stick. I really can't complain about not having a stick. So then we can build the lever. Craft it. There we go. In theory, it should be working. I'm going to... Is it working? Oh, okay, it's broken. I guess the server doesn't like this. Not to worry. Oh, okay, if you update, it likes it. No, but yeah, not to worry. There's always plan B with observers. Next, we load all of these up and hold down right click. And just look at it. So I wonder how fast this actually gets the herb. I mean, we've got 77. It's a pretty good method because it's just so easy. Then if I really go to town on this redstone, I'll have something like this so we can switch it off. And you'll notice that if I'm stood right here, you get a little bit placed down where you stood. Well, you don't want that, do you? So you just put a pressure plate there. And then that takes away the problem. Every now and again, apparently, you have to eat the sweet berries because you get peckage. So, okay. Now this is suddenly a lot faster. Who would have thought it? Holding right click. This is my herbalism pump. I'm quite impressed with it. Nothing like the rubbish glowberry one down there. But you know what's missing? Bone meal. I need lots and lots more bone meal. So, on top of each one, we can put hoppers. And then, for some reason, I've got my chests are invisible still. I've never been able to fix it. But we're going to put chests on top, followed by more hoppers, more chests, and then one more row of it. Next, it's time to put these guys. We've got 1,590 of them. How many spawns have we got? It's only 34. There's a lot there. But we're going to take out every single one of these to get a ridiculous amount of bones. And then with that ridiculous amount of bones, we load up the machine with bone meal. Although filling every single one up might take some time, so just give me a second to do all that. It's times like this that I wish Minecraft already had the auto crafter, but yeah, we'll have to wait a few more months. And that is almost every single one of the chests filled, but I ran out of bones right to the final hurdle. Don't worry though, we've got 1,521 of these guys to go at, so I think we'll be fine. To be honest with you guys, I think we'll be fine. There we go. These are the last few bones that I'll need for sure. Actually, I'm going to have some spare as well. Plus, in my overflow, I've got 12,000 extra now. Yeah, we're not going to be short on bone meal anytime soon. And basically, the farming world revolves around bone meal. So I'm going to put these as spares in here. I'm going to open all these pet eggs as well. Oh, look at the speed. Can we just go around all these? There we go. Then I'm going to add another slot to my pet cage of 5,000. So, okay, I thought it was only going to be 2,500. Never mind. I'm not going to do that. I need to get more souls first. And actually, I thought there was a pet that would increase the speed of the MCMMO upgrade, which is what the herbalism levels is. But no, it doesn't. So we're not going to have that. But what we can get is an MCMMO booster. It's a 30-minute one, and it gives a 1.5 booster. So I'm going to actually buy one of them. And then I'm going to switch on the farm, set this off, and see how many I get in 30 minutes of using it, okay? We're at level 80. Let's see where we are in just 30 minutes. I've ended up going on a little bit longer than I intended to, about 40 minutes, but we're at level 272. And for some reason, these two dispensers have run out of bone meal. This one is full. I don't know why some of them emptied faster. Anyway, it's clearly a very, very successful system, and a lot more of the wheat has grown, so I'm going to go and harvest all of that. Plus, a lot more of it is going to replant itself now that I'm at such a high herbalism level. Just over a quarter, for reference. And as you can see, it's kind of showing. So that just saves me time down the line. If I get to level 1,000, every single one will replant itself, which is so useful with farming. Let's also harvest up the entirety of this side. And you can see if it's not fully grown, it gets left behind. So that's great as well. So you're not breaking crops that aren't fully grown. You're not wasting anything. That's also a very, very useful thing. Eventually, I'll probably make a little nano crop farm to get all the wheat. That will save me time, especially considering how much bone meal I have. But for now, there's nothing wrong with getting my fingers dirty and doing a bit of manual harvesting. And get a few more of these out of it, which is not too bad at all. And then all the rest can be regrowing. I can collect up even more bones and continue increasing my herbalism. And whilst I do that, I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow for day 14.